Whenever you go to an Indian restaurant, the color that you see over there is little yellow, orange, red, bright and colorful. The food becomes a little more appealing to all of you. Whether it is meat, whether it is fish, whether it is vegetables, any savory item in India is cooked with a dash of turmeric in that. Right from the time known to man, this has been a wonder drug that has been a part of the Indian cuisine. Why did this derive so much of importance? A, because people noted then that it would work as a germicidal. So initially it was added to kill any germs, microorganisms that would be remaining in the food. Secondly, its healing properties are so immense that today you don't need, in rural India, you don't need an antiseptic to heal wounds. Not everywhere it is possible for us to use antiseptics in rural parts of this country. Anybody who would have fallen down and had bruised or cut himself or herself would use a dash of turmeric on the injury, and you can say within 5 to 6 days' time the injury would have been healed. Then where comes the role of antiseptics, which we today sing about a lot? Didn't people fall down and didn't warriors have wounds in the ancient times? Did they live a life which was germ-free? No. The germs also have an equal right to live within this universe. It is how much you allow your body to be invaded by them. And one of the best ways of improving your immunity is by using turmeric. The second wonder of that drug is that today one of the epidemics that is hitting the world is diabetes. And because of diabetes, we see a lot of other disorders are formed in this body. And one of the remedies to keep the other disorders at bay and at the same time keep your sugar level in balance is by using turmeric. Just a quarter teaspoon of that mixed with the wonder herb called as amla can bring down sugar levels drastically. You might say I'm endorsing something over here, but this endorsement has been over an experience of last 23 or 24 years that I've been practicing. It's not over what has been just told in the books. With diabetes, we tend to forget that it is not just the sugar level that needs to be looked into. There are so many other bodily components that need to be looked into, and one of them is microcirculation. If your microcirculation is not proper, then you tend not to give nutrients to all part of the body, by virtue of which the blood vessels die themselves first, and the tissues which the blood vessels supply slowly start dying. And that is why healing doesn't take place in diabetic wounds. So employment of turmeric internally helps to improve the microcirculation. It has a penetration capacity to reach the last part of the cell. You can see that just by dipping your hand in turmeric and trying, just moistening it with a little bit of water, and look for how long you will have the stain on yourself. It would stain your hands for quite a long time. You'll be using the best of the soaps as well. So this color permanency that it has come along with helps it to penetrate even to the deepest part of the body and allow micronutrients via the system of blood and chyle to reach to the last part of the body and get the debris material outside from there, so that the waste products do not remain over there. The other disorder that the world over people are facing with is Alzheimer's. And today it has seen that the Indian population, which has been living in India and eating turmeric for a lot of, or the Asian population, I would rather put it this way, the Asian community which is living around has less incidence of Alzheimer's, mainly because one of the ingredients or one of the spices in their regular diet is turmeric. So this wonder herb, no wonder the world is ready to patent it, is really a miracle cure. You have any and every disorder, just a bit of turmeric helps it. For cold, you can use a bit of it mixed with honey and ginger juice. It will not only act as a preventive, but at the same time it will act as a curative for the cold. For wound healing, for better eyesight, for better health of the skin, for beauty, and for all the internal disorders wherein you need to look for a component which will reach even the smallest pore of your body. Turmeric is your wonder herb.